What's up everybody? Today I am bringing you a candy girl demon thing going on that one of my favorite artists created, Tina Yu, and I just decided to make it into a makeup look, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna go ahead and start off. Well, first I'm gonna ponder about what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna drink some water and notice that there's an ant in it and not really care for it. Anyways, now onto the actual video. I'm gonna apply Marabadescu facial spray all over my face. That way it's nice and hydrated before everything else. I'm gonna go ahead and take some MAC Soft Ochre paint pot and buff that all over the lid. This way the eyeshadows will look more opaque and last a lot longer. Taking this really crappy dollar store glue stick, I'm gonna go ahead and glue my eyebrows up. What I do is I brush all of my eyebrow hairs up and only the ends of my brows. And I keep on gluing it, brushing it up, gluing, brushing it up, layering pretty much everything over and over until I'm satisfied with how stuck down my hairs are. And then I set it with some translucent powder, and I'm using the Laura Mercier as usual. Then I'm going to be tapping some Laura Mercier translucent powder on the lid as well, just to ensure that the eyeshadows blend out a lot easier. Taking the Zulu palette from Juvia's Place, I'm taking this dark brown, warm brown shade, and I'm using that lightly in the crease simply because I was a little bit too lazy to find a better transition shade. Taking this blue eyeshadow from the 35B palette from Morphe, I'm going to go ahead and lightly buff that into the outer V and crease of my eye so it kind of looks like a baby blue and not like that cobalt blue that you guys saw in the pan. And blending is key as always. I'm going to go ahead and with the same palette, Morphe 35B, I'm going to take that light peachy pink shade and apply it all the way towards the blue and blend them both together so it looks like a nice ombre gradient thing. And just pat that on there. Now I'm patting some white powder from Mehron, and I'm using that as a brow bone highlight, a very subtle brow bone highlight. I didn't want anything in your face, just to make my eyes pop out a little bit more. Taking the NYX First Base Primer Spray, I'm spraying that all over the face to make it tacky and have all of the makeup that we are going to apply last a lot longer and stick on better. It's 11:46, okay? I'm so tired. Anyways, I'm taking the Kat Von D Lock It Concealer in L11 Neutral, and I'm going to be mixing it with my NYX Photogenic Concealer in number 2, Fair, I believe. These two together just make the perfect concealer shade for me, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend it all out with the Real Techniques fluffy little shadow brush and just move in circular motions and make sure that that's blending into the skin really well. I also applied it to the end of my brows, and I was going to conceal them completely, which is why I glued them in the first place, but I actually didn't mind it afterwards. Showing a little bit, I feel like I would feel more comfortable with my eyebrow hairs completely showing and not actually blank. By all means, go ahead and do it just like the picture or the painting, I mean, that Tina Yu did, which is pretty much like blocking out the entire end of the brows, but I don't know, I decided to keep my brow hairs for this one. I'm setting my entire face where we had applied the concealer with the Laura Mercier translucent powder as always, and a small setting brush from Real Techniques. Then I'm taking the NYX Sweet Cheeks palette, and I'm taking this very light peachy pink shade and applying it onto the apples of my cheeks and blending it towards the back. And I'm using a fluffy blush brush by BH Cosmetics. Now I'm taking Clinique's Full Power Flutter to Full Mascara, Lash Power I mean, and I'm going to be applying that from the roots of the lashes to the tip, and then I kind of went in with the pink eyeshadow on the bottom lash line right in the center and blended the blue and the pink together just to create a nice gradient once again. You guys know I typically always repeat the same steps on the bottom lash line. It's just the way I like to do things with my eyeshadow. I feel like it makes everything more cohesive. And I always flatten my crease brush instead of using a whole other brush and dirtying that one too. I just go ahead and flatten the crease brush to apply that blue eyeshadow. Taking this yellow eyeshadow from the Morphe 35B palette, I'm taking that on a small tapered dense pencil brush and tapping that into the inner corner and bottom inner corner of my lash line. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but I loved how this look kind of reminded me of a very pretty sunset or Hello Kitty. I don't know why this look reminded me of Hello Kitty, but it did. You guys will see at the end, I guess, or you guys probably saw it already. And this is what the eyes should look like. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara on the bottom lashes as well. I love this mascara for the bottom lashes. It's so good. It doesn't smudge and it separates your lashes very, very nicely. It doesn't clump them together, which is my favorite. Now I'm taking the Balm's Mary Luminizer, and with a fan brush that I got from TJ Maxx for $3, it was awesome, and I'm applying that onto my cheekbones and right above my brow, as well as the nose bridge, nose tip a little bit, Cupid's bow, and on the chin. Now I'm taking the Glossier Boy Brow in Blonde, and I'm going to be brushing my eyebrow hairs up a little bit and to the side a tiny bit too, so it's not too furrowy or too crazy. Now I'm taking this red eyeshadow from the Morphe 35B palette and a dense pencil brush, and I'm going to go ahead and pat it so it looks like a heart at the tip, and then just kind of bring the two little shapes together to create a heart. I later went in with some red cream paint to make it more defined, but once you have that done with, I went ahead and took this Essence liquid black liner, which is great by the way and super affordable, and I outlined this little heart. My hair has kind of got in the way, but I kind of just painted the hair so it looks like it's like a nice clean line. But I loved it so much. You see how it kind of looks like Hello Kitty? I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm taking the Mayron 3D gel, and with a little wooden spatula slash stick thingy, or popsicle stick, that's the correct term, I'm gonna go ahead and apply that right around the mouth. Imagine like somebody teared off your mouth and chin. Just a giant hole there right below your nose. Yeah, you want to go and do that. I'm just tapping it in, and then once it settles and dries a little bit, I kind of pull at the edges so it looks like the skin is folding. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So yeah, it's actually really easy to use. Like, you do not have to be a pro. This look in general is just extremely easy, I promise you. Go ahead and give it a try. Don't forget to tag me if you do. Now I'm setting this Mayron 3D gel with the Laura Mercier translucent powder and the setting brush from Real Techniques. Now I'm taking the same popsicle stick and applying some liquid latex in layers in a little mustache, as you can see. And I have this red yarn from Walmart that was $2, and what I did was hot glue some Smarties from the dollar store, and I hot glued them onto the yarn so it looks like it's like little veins, or like, I don't know, blood with candies. Okay, I don't know what to call this look, especially at midnight, but you guys know what I mean. It was super easy. I even pulled apart some strings from the yarn to make it look thinner and curly and added some texture in there and added some more Smarties, and I loved how it looked. So keep on working in layers with the latex. It makes it a lot easier. Now I'm taking Ben Nye's Fresh Scab Blood, and I'm going to go ahead and take the same popsicle stick and just apply it all over the mouth area. You can even spread some onto the strings so it looks more realistic, but I kind of liked it how it was there. Taking this NYX pink glitter, super pretty. I believe it's only $5, and as well as a glitter primer. I'm going to go ahead and apply the glitter primer around the edges of the ripped off mouth by now, and I'm going to blend that all out with my finger. Now I used a combination of both my finger and the brush for this, but I'm patting in some pink glitter there around the edges because when I zoomed into the art piece, it actually had some pink glitter around the mouth, which I thought was really, really cute. And thank God I caught it last minute because it was such a nice addition to the look. Now I'm taking half a Smartie. I literally just bit off the other half. And with some liquid latex, I'm gluing that to the side of my face. By the way, if you guys do not own liquid latex, just use Duo lash glue or any lash glue you own. It should do the trick. Taking a pink Smartie that I bit halfway, also gluing that on there. Now I feel like the Smarties on the side of my face kind of needed some texture, or like somebody kind of jabbed it in me because they were angry or something, I don't know. So I applied some of that scab blood with my little tapered pencil brush around the Smarties. Now I'm taking this Be Wild temporary hair color hairspray in pink. This is by far one of the best hairsprays I've used. Every year on Halloween I stock up because it's so great and so natural. I'm applying some pink and blue. It kind of made it look like Harley Quinn, but that's besides the point. I just wanted some pastel hair, and yeah, I loved how it looked. Now this is the art piece that I'm basing this makeup look off. Go follow Tina Yu on Instagram if you aren't already. She is an incredible artist, one of my absolute favorites. Now what I'm doing is I'm not even applying glue onto the Smarties. I'm going ahead and sticking the Smarties onto the scab blood because I feel like I was missing a little bit more candy. And with this last one, I almost tried eating it, but I didn't, so I just kept it there in my mouth. And kind of worked out. So I kind of piled on these 3 Smarties on top of each other. As you can see, it looks like 2 fidget spinners. And I liquid latex that on the tip of my, hairline on the side, where my bangs separate pretty much. And I thought that was a cute addition. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, comment down below what you want to see next, and of course subscribe for more videos. Don't forget to check the description box out for all of my socials and for products mentioned and used. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I love you all very, very much. Mwah.